Hello, and welcome to Filmsquatch, the podcast where two guys from the Deep South watch and review movies about Bigfoot. It's that simple. Each episode takes a look at a single film about a Sasquatch or a Yeti, and the guys break it down for you. Patrick and Kendall are true believers, but they're too old, too fat, and too lazy to get up off their sofas and go hunt for a Sasquatch themselves. So they just sit back and watch movies about them. Now, let's head over to the Filmsquatch screening room, where Patrick and Kendall are ready to discuss their latest film.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Filmsquatch. I'm Patrick Bennett, and joining me is the crazy Cajun himself, Mr. Kendall Fontenot. Hey, Kendall, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. Patrick, how are you doing tonight?
Man, I'm doing great. The fact of the matter is this is our last episode of our third season of Filmsquatch. Can you believe we've been doing this for 3 years?
Nope.
That's crazy, man. And there's still tons more Bigfoot movies out there that we haven't seen.
I think what's even crazier is the fact that people actually listen to us.
In Bangladesh, yeah.
Yeah. Bangladesh, Ireland, and Lubbock, Texas.
Lubbock, Texas, yeah. But yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm thinking about all the Bigfoot movies we've discovered out there that we still haven't seen. I see several more seasons in our future. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, tonight we're going to be talking about a movie that many consider to be the Picasso of Bigfoot films. You agree with that, Kendall?
Not at all.
Yeah, I don't know who said that. It might have been me, but no, I just made that up. We're talking about Shriek of the Mutilated from 1974.
The sight of it will live with you or die with you, but you will never forget the shriek of the mutilated. The abominable snowman, the Yeti, or is it? A scientific expedition that turns into a nightmare for all but a few, with the surprise ending of the year.
Sometimes it almost sounds like something human.
Find anything out there?
Well, Dr. Prell thinks we might.
Oh, Prell's got a thing about snowmen. The trouble is that people believe that garbage of his can get themselves in trouble.
It's the damnedest thing, Ernst. If it isn't a Yeti, I can't imagine what it could be.
I could see it as it was chewing the flesh of Tom's leg.
Honey, stop treating me like a child! Will you stop acting like one? Dr. Prowl brought you on this mission for a reason.
This is not for the weak. This is truly the shriek of the mutilated. Rated R.
What a movie.
Yeah.
You want to give us a little breakdown of that plot?
Well, I'll give a breakdown, but I don't want to give. Well, no, you know what? I'm spoiling it. We're going to spoil
it, man.
We're spoiling this bad boy.
This has a big spoiler. It's got a couple of big twists.
Well, okay. Well, let's put it this way. A group of students go with this kooky professor and join his even kookier friend to go looking for a Yeti in the United States. Not a Yeti in the Alps or not the Alps, the Himalayas.
Yeah, Himalayas.
But there's a Yeti in wasn't it around like New Jersey or something? I don't remember. Somewhere in the woods in the United States.
Yeah.
And
Suburban Sasquatch too.
Turns out that they're actually part of a very exclusive event that involves a Yeti type creature. Without giving too much away. Yeah. It's dinner time for the Yeti. I guess let's put it that way. And this film stars such great actors as Alan Brock, Jennifer Stock, Tom Ellis, Michael Harris, Darcy Brown, Jack Newbuck. Stop me when you know a name that you don't recognize.
Yeah.
Tom Grell, Lucy Brant, and a bunch of other people.
Man, you know what? For the first probably 15 minutes, for some reason, I thought this was a British film. Looking at their clothing and their
Yeah.
haircuts, and I think some of them have like British accents at that college. And I thought it was a British film until about 15, 20 minutes into it. I'm like, wait a second. This isn't England. This is United States somewhere. But yeah,
Yep.
so the director, Michael Finlay, I was looking him up, and he makes a lot of like horror, kind of trashy horror movies, from sleazy stuff. But a
Yeah.
lot of his films were in 3D, and I kind of like
Hmm.
that kind. The red and blue glasses,
Yeah.
the old
The
style 3D.
anaglyph. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. And I was reading about him, and it says he invented on a film he made called Funk. Now that's got an N in it, Funk. All right, make sure you hear what I'm saying. Funk from 1976. He invented the world's first portable 3D camera. So I guess up until that time, it had to be locked down on a tripod. I guess his
Yep.
invention, you could take it off and run and gun with it.
Just make bad movies
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah, in 3D right in your face. But okay, here's the thing about him though. After that film, he decided he was going to put this new invention on the market, and he had a proposed proprietor, like they were going to buy it from him, his invention in Paris. Okay, so he was flying from the studio that he worked at, helicopter flying him to the airport, and then he was going to fly to Paris. Well, that helicopter crashed before it reached the airport, and he got killed. And his invention was on the helicopter with him too, and it got destroyed. So
Hmm.
that's kind of a sad story.
Yep.
So but anyway, Michael Finley. I'm gonna look back at I want to see some of his 3D movies if I can find them. Check those out.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what did you think about the acting?
it wasn't that great even for 1974. There was a lot of overacting.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it wasn't any good.
It wasn't good, but you know what? I've seen a lot worse.
Yeah,
It
the
wasn't really that like terrible.
the guy at the lodge was kind of goofy. His acting was not the mute fella. I can't remember his
Yeah,
name,
the
but
Indian
the other guy.
Hinshaw or Crenshaw or
The mute guy was actually one of the coolest parts of the movie. I actually liked him, but I got to look his name up. But yeah, I wasn't impressed much by the acting.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I watched this movie back to back with Deathstalker 2, and I'll tell
Okay,
you that the acting from the Mutilated movie is Oscar winning performances compared to Deathstalker 2.
okay, I haven't seen Deathstalker 2, so I'll
But
just
yeah,
take your
yeah,
word
the,
for it.
the the acting was just okay. It wasn't anything to write home about. Nobody was going to win an award on this movie for acting. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really care for the acting at all.
Yeah.
Didn't care for the music.
Dude, that
Didn't care for the
music,
cinematography.
the
The
music
popcorn
was
song.
yeah, the music was hokey, and it didn't fit. And,
Right.
and sometimes it just sounded like circus music.
Yep.
It was weird.
Would anybody like some fresh popcorn?
Yeah. But you know what? Going back to the where I thought it was a British movie and that, I was thinking after I watched it, man, if this would have been a Hammer film, I think it would have been good. Hammer could have really done something great with this
It
film.
it would have been better. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. It would definitely would have been a lot better.
yeah. But yeah, the music was really weird. Just didn't fit this film, and the cinematography. I mean, it was decent. I mean, the shots were locked down. They weren't shaky. They were in focus. So you got to hand them, that's probably the best part of this whole film was the cinematography, and it wasn't anything spectacular, nothing special about it.
I didn't care for some of his artistic license that he took with some of the shots,
Yeah,
like where he would do the
yeah,
negative
yeah,
shots and stuff like that. I didn't care for that
yeah.
stuff. Um, The lighting, I wasn't too impressed with the lighting. Now I do get what you were saying about it being British. The more you talk about it, it definitely did have a Hammer look to it. The
Right.
cast had that
It was
Peter
just missing
Cushing,
Peter Cushing. Yeah.
yeah, that Peter Cushing look to it. I'm seeing that now. I didn't notice that, but now that you mention it, yeah, I'm definitely seeing that. Um, yeah, I did not like this movie, Patrick.
Well, let's talk about that Yeti costume.
The creature. Uh,
Man, you know
you can see it on the poster.
that first flashback scene where the guy at the cabin is telling him like he was awoken at 4 a.m. and was drinking tea and he heard it howling
Mhm.
and he goes outside and he's looking around and it shows the creature. It's kind of like up the mountain, like up a hill in the tree line, you know. And then when I first saw it, I thought it was like a guy in a white painter's costume. I'm like, what is that? What is going on here? It was like I just couldn't figure out what they were trying to do there. It was weird.
Yeah.
And then later when they show it, it looked like some white fuzzy pajamas or something.
And a shaggy head and
Yeah, yeah.
shaggy white hair.
It just didn't make sense to me at all. But later it kind of kicks in and I understand their choice in that, you know,
Yeah,
if
it
you
was
know what
just
I'm saying.
bad.
You know what I'm saying.
Well,
But,
to me, it reminded me of the Scream movies with the Yeti.
yeah,
There's a reveal at the end of the movie.
right. There's kind
Yeah,
of two twists in this
that's
movie,
like,
two plot
but
twists.
I mean, the Scream movies are awesome. This is terrible, but
Yeah.
it reminded me of Scream whenever they
But you
make their
know,
big reveal.
when I started seeing that costume, all of a sudden the movie took a turn for me and it became a comedy. You know, it's like I couldn't take it serious anymore when I saw the costume. I'm like,
Yeah,
what on earth are they doing? Because it seemed like it was a serious film, you know. And then besides the music and then the costume,
yeah,
I'm like, okay, it was started getting campy. But I'll tell you, it looked like they used two different heads. They have one for the close up. Now that
yeah,
one, okay, with the costume, with the close up, with the mustache and beard and all that, it looked like from the $6 million Man, Bionic
yeah.
Bigfoot,
The Bigfoot. Yeah,
but white fur instead of brown. You know, to
yeah.
me, it looked a lot like Bionic Bigfoot. I don't know if
A
you
lot
noticed
shorter.
that, yeah, but but yeah, just weird. And I just want to say something to all of our aspiring Bigfoot filmmakers out there. Whether you're going to make a short film or a feature film and you have a budget, look, put a good chunk of that budget into your costume, you know. Don't use fuzzy pajamas, don't use a moo something like that, you know.
Unless that's what you're going for.
Well, yeah, if you're making a
Yeah,
comedy and just trying to do something stupid, yes. But don't look for a lot of people to like that, you know. But but if you're trying to make a serious film, put some money of your budget, a big chunk of it into that costume. And if you don't have a budget, borrow, scrape, steal $40 and go to Party City and buy you a Halloween gorilla costume. All right. Don't use pajamas or painters overalls. Use a Hollywood. Use a Halloween gorilla costume and kind of hide it in the tree line and hide it in bushes and just show glimpses. You know, that would work 30 times better than what they did with this movie. I mean, yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
please
Now,
put
Patrick,
some.
you say that, but you also say you want to see the creature in the movies.
I do want to see the creature, but
Yeah,
if that's
so
all you've got, you can show glimpses, not the whole thing to show that it's a gorilla costume. You know, you can
yeah.
show glimpses and still show us the creature.
And see, I think they should spend a little more money on writing for some of these
Well,
movies.
even if this was better written, it still had that stupid costume. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, but in this movie in particular, a bad costume didn't shock me at all. Whenever they make the big reveal, yeah, yeah, I wasn't shocked at all about this.
So, what did you think about the poster? I know
The
there was a
poster,
few different ones.
The one that I've seen is the one I'm looking at right now. It's the Yeti coming up the stairs,
Staircase, yeah,
the screen stairs, and you got the different people screaming and in
right.
pain and all that.
Now in that poster, he definitely looks like Bionic Bigfoot, but a white
Yeah.
version, white fur. You know,
I actually like the poster. I
I
like the
like it
style of
too.
the
I
poster.
like
It's
it.
that old school horror,
Yeah,
with a
painted
drawing.
looking.
It's not a
Right,
photograph drawing,
right.
and it just looks. I would like to have this poster. If the movie didn't
Yeah,
suck so hard, this would be a great poster.
I did
But
like the poster, and I
yeah, the
think that's
poster's awesome.
the biggest thing that this movie has going for it. And
Yep,
it's misleading. You see that poster, you're like, "Oh man, I bet this is cool," you know, and it's not. They're
it's
lying
not.
to you.
Yeah.
It's trickery, tomfoolery, trying to get you to watch their movie. So, man, did you have a favorite scene in this movie?
My favorite scene was probably when the mute guy flipped the speakers on that were, to playing the music, because they'd had that boom boom boom
Yeah,
noise going, the heartbeat or whatever it was, and he accidentally started playing music over it, and the guy just went off on him for doing it. Yeah, that's about it. I like that part, and I also like the mute guy. And I know this isn't going to make any sense if you haven't seen the film. The line he delivers at the end of the movie, because that's part of the big twist too. He's not, spoiler alert, he's not a mute. But he plays one until he needs to reveal himself. And yeah, that sinister line that he says at the end of the film, that was pretty cool. How about you, Patrick? What was your favorite?
well,
Or
I
did you
like.
have a favorite scene?
Well, actually, I liked when Karen was in that bedroom and the Yeti climbs through the window and he starts
Yeah.
chasing around the house, and the mute guy's in that scene too. You know,
Yep.
and I like that scene. It was fun. To me, that got me smiling and stuff. Just
The
seeing that
best
Yeti
part
climb
of the
through that
movie.
window, that was funny to me. But yeah.
But yeah, this movie, let's see, what haven't we not covered on this
Well,
one?
I know a cat would cover this movie differently than we are, you know.
But yeah, this movie, okay, you want to just go to the rating?
We might as well, man. I think we've
Because,
said all you can say about it.
yeah. All right. So, Shriek of the Mutilated, as all of you know, all of our loyal listeners know, we have a rating scale of 1 to 10 Bigfoot tracks, with 1 being the greatest Bigfoot movie ever made, which is, in my opinion, Legend of Boggy Creek, all the way down to 0 being the worst Bigfoot movie ever made. And Patrick, I want you to go first tonight,
All right.
because this tonight we're gonna make Film Squatch history tonight. So you go first.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hear a buzzer going off. Okay. Well, I want to say, it was campy and cheesy. And I like camp. I like cheese. But
Yeah, me too.
and like I was saying, once I saw that costume, it turned more into a comedy. And it was just weird. There were so many things just weird about this movie. And one thing I want to say, well, I already said it basically about the costume. If you're making a movie, spend money on a costume. Don't do what these people did. It just bugged me seeing what that costume they used. There was no reason that they couldn't find something better, No reason. I mean, they could have put a fur coat on somebody that looked better than what they used.
Yeah.
But
Even in 1974,
I think this film should have been a lot better than it was. And like I said, if Hammer would have made it, I think it would have been good.
Yep.
But I still think that with just a little more effort, they could have made a much better movie. It's like they didn't try. But you know what? I'm glad I watched it just to experience it at least once in my life. And this is Film Squatch, and it is our mission at Film Squatch to watch every Bigfoot movie ever made. So we're accomplishing that mission one film at a time. So it had to be done. But the movie got a couple of big twists in it, and taking that into consideration, I'm going to give this film a lot more than I think you're going to give it. I give it a 2.5
Two
Bigfoot
and a half.
tracks. 2.5 Bigfoot tracks. And I might even go up to a 3 because of those two major twists, which the twists were kind of cool to me.
Okay.
But yeah. Let me give it a 3.
Three.
I'm gonna give it a
Bigfoot
3.
tracks.
Yeah, and that's being generous.
Okay.
Very generous, but I'm gonna give it a 3.
Well, for me, mark the date and the time. It is 8:25 on October 12th, 2025. Kendall Fontenot is giving his first and probably only 0 Bigfoot tracks. I hated this movie. This was terrible. And
Man.
not to spoil anything, this movie ultimately isn't a Bigfoot movie. In the end, it is not a Bigfoot movie.
Man.
And oh gosh, I hated this movie so bad. I didn't want to watch it. I suffered through it twice just for the good listeners of Film Squatch. I'm giving this one 0 Bigfoot tracks. So now, not only have I given it 0 Bigfoot tracks for the first time, whenever I do the whole spiel about we rate it from 1, actually it's from 1 to 10. So this is less than that. From 1 to 10 being the best Bigfoot ever, 10 being the best Bigfoot film ever made, which to me is The Legend of Boggy Creek, all the way down to 0, which is Shriek of the Mutilated. I can say that now. So next season, get ready, folks. Yeah, this is my first 0.
Wow.
I
All
did
those
not like it.
people putting in their hard time and effort and running around the hills with a portable 3D camera, which they didn't use. It wasn't in 3D. But
I don't care. This movie's horrible. And you know
Wow.
me, I love bad movies. I mean, I watch plenty of bad movies multiple times. I get bad movies, but this was just horrible.
waiting for us to make our film this month.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
This
get
month.
shredded by people.
See us getting -1 or something, a -1 or -5, you know.
Bring it on. I don't care.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, we'll get what we deserve, but yeah, I'm giving this one 0 Bigfoot tracks. Cliff Barrickman would be very upset because there are no tracks.
Well,
to
it
make
won't
a
offend
cast
him
of.
now. It won't offend him now.
Well, no, Cliff.
Oh, Cliff.
Barrickman
Never mind. I
is
thought
from
somebody right.
Finding Bigfoot.
Yeah,
That's probably what he's
Bigfoot.
best known
Cliff and
from.
Bobo. Yeah.
But yeah, Bigfoot and Beyond podcast, and Cliff is a track man, and he has no tracks from me for this movie to cast.
Well, you know,
So yeah,
I still want to urge everybody to check it out and let us know what you thought about it.
yes.
Where
And tell me I'm wrong.
on the Bigfoot track scale are you with this film?
Yep. Tell me I'm wrong.
Was it
But
the
yeah.
Picasso of Bigfoot movies for you?
It was the crapasso of Bigfoot movies.
All right.
But
Awesome.
yeah. So yeah,
There you have it, folks.
this historical night for all of you. You're probably all just gasping right now that I gave something a 0. Because
What a way to end the season.
I think, Patrick, I have a tendency to be a little nicer to movies than you are. You're a little harder on them than I am, I think. But I just did not like this thing. This was a bad one. And if you've seen the film and you want to talk spoilers, come see us or shoot us a message and we'll talk spoilers. Because you know what I'm talking about whenever I say it's ultimately not a Bigfoot movie.
I want to say something in the plot that kind of another movie that kind of reminded me of this one, but I don't want to give too much away. I just want to say this: Race with the Devil. Have you ever seen that movie?
I've never seen it.
If you ever seen Race with the Devil, which is 1,000 times better than this movie, and it's not a Bigfoot movie. If you ever see Race with the Devil, you can kind of figure out where I'm going with that. But you never seen Race with the Devil? Man, you gotta watch that.
Never watched that one.
That's a movie that they should remake. Race with the Devil. Warren Oates, Loretta Swit had what's his name from
Hadn't heard that name in ages. Loretta Swit.
Loretta Swit
from the TV show MASH.
What's the dude from Easy Rider? The Fonda, Peter Fonda.
Peter Fonda.
Peter Fonda had a great cast, man. You need to watch that. Check it out. All right. So We are shooting our first Filmsquatch Bigfoot movie this month. And they'll probably go in the next month too, shooting extra scenes and editing and all that, probably through till December. But I hope to have it finished, completed, edited, music, everything before December 31st, But and then come January, come 2026, we can put it in some film festivals, have fun with it.
Yep. We'll
But
be compared to Shriek of the Mutilated.
Shriek of the Mutilated 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Mutaloo. Yeah. So we're filming around the Lake Charles, Louisiana area. We're filming the Monroe, Louisiana area. So South Louisiana and North Louisiana, kind of like across the state. And then I've got some music people lined up to do soundtrack in the New Orleans area. We got some help in special effects, some extra scenes and stuff coming from the Baton Rouge, Louisiana area, thanks to our friend Caleb Mixon.
Yep.
And I mean, it's just a lot of Louisiana filmmakers who have made their own Bigfoot movies are helping us with this production, and we appreciate them all. So we can't wait to get started and see what we can crank out. And I guarantee you, our Bigfoot costume will be better than the one in the Mutilated movie. 100 times better.
Actually, it's just going to be Patrick in a brown shirt with no pants,
No
just
pants.
the brown shirt.
No pants.
It's a tall brown shirt, so it makes it to his knees. So keep it PG.
And we're going to be using a portable 3D camera.
Yep.
No, I can't wait to do this, man. I'm looking forward. We've been planning this for a long time. I mean, I've been planning it for years before we even started Filmsquatch. I've been wanting to make this short. And we're finally getting down to the nitty gritty. I've been getting all the equipment we need to round up and a lot of costumes and props and stuff. So we're finally there, pretty much. We'll just see what happens.
And we need to give a quick plug. You mentioned Caleb. He has a short film called Scent of a Skunk Ape or Scent of the Skunk Ape. And get you a copy of that. If you like schlocky horror, it's a short film. If you like schlocky horror, check it out. It's fun. And it has smell-o-vision. It comes with
That's awesome.
Comes with a card and
Little
with a
scratch
number
and
on it.
stiff card.
Yep. And whenever you're watching it and you see a number pop up on the screen, you scratch that number on the corresponding sticker, and it's like you're in the scene with them.
And there's only two ways to get that film. One is stop by the Boggy Creek Boutique in Falk, Arkansas, and buy you a copy right there.
Yep.
Or contact Caleb and buy one through him, directly. But yeah. Caleb's movies are a lot of fun. If you like cheesy, low budget, just really cheesy horror movies like shorts, he's got some good ones. And his special effects will make you grin ear to ear. They're fun. Caleb's a good guy. I like him a lot.
He knows what he's working with, and he knows how to get the most out of it.
Oh yeah,
and he has fun with it.
So it's going to be a
whole
pleasure
lot better
working with him on our film.
Whole lot better than Shriek of the Mutilated. So.
Yeah. I think we ought to remake this movie.
You know what? His I don't know who did the poster for him, but Scent of the Skunk Ape or Scent of a Skunk Ape, that poster is cool. That's a really cool poster. He's got the creature in the background, and I can't remember her name, but it's like an Elvira type character.
Oh yeah,
I can't remember her name,
but horror host, TV horror host.
Yeah, I can't remember what her name is.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Check that out for sure.
If you saw our latest edition of the Filmsquatch quarterly digital magazine, flip through that, and Caleb has an ad in there for his films. He's got a couple of films advertised on there, and it shows you how to get in contact with him.
Yep.
So show him some love. He's a good guy.
And we're going to be hitting up next year. We'll be hitting up more conventions. We don't have anything locked in yet. I've put out some feelers, and we're going to see what happens. And hopefully we'll get to see some of y'all on the road.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully we'll get to talk to y'all and give you high fives or bad advice, whichever you want. And yeah, it'll be cool to see folks out on the road again. And also, as always, we appreciate all of our listeners from all over the world. I don't know if we've got any stats for this time around, Patrick, but it still blows my mind that people from all over the world listen to us. Yeah, I figured we wouldn't get outside of maybe Texas and Louisiana, possibly Arkansas, and we're all over the place. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I want to tell you for next year, we are planning another Boggy Creek Monster Mingle in Falk, Arkansas, with our friends, the Sheldons, who run the Boggy Creek Boutique. Mm-hmm. And they have some great ideas this time around. I think they might have a couple of celebrity guests up their sleeve that we might see.
Well, yeah, we're going to be there. You said celebrity guest.
Yeah,
you said celebrity guest. Well, we're they know we're going to be there. We're probably the two best looking celebrity guests ever.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That was fun last time, and I think it's going to be bigger and better this year. And I know right off we're going to have the Monster Mingle. We're going to have Calcasieu Parish Short Film Festival. We'll be at the Lake Charles Film Festival again, and we're trying to go to Cyphicon in Lake Charles, Louisiana, which is a Comic-Con type event. Anime.
I've applied to that one. Yep.
And maybe the Louisiana Comic-Con again in Lafayette, Louisiana at the Cajun Dome. Possibly.
Yep. Yeah. I haven't. I've looked for an application for fan booths, and I haven't found one yet. So yeah, that's one of them. And then any other convention out there that's interested, if you'd like us to come, just let us know. And we can do panels.
Yep.
We dance, we sing,
we fly first class,
tricks with fire. We fly first class, and we only eat free breakfasts.
It's got to be
at the hotel.
It's got to be
Texas shaped waffles
Westerns with the Texas shaped waffle machine. Yeah.
If you're in Texas, we got to have a Texas shaped waffle. That's mandatory. That's my only demand.
That's it.
Texas shaped waffles.
I mean, you can give me an economy flight as long as I get those waffles.
Texas shaped waffles. Yep.
That'll work. Well, man,
and I wouldn't be opposed to free booze.
Boo!
No, not those kind of booze. But no, man, just again, thank everybody for listening to us. We're about to hit the holiday season. Halloween is right around the corner as of this recording, and that means Thanksgiving and Christmas aren't far behind. So we just want everyone that's listening to have a great holiday season.
Absolutely.
Just throw them all in there. I don't care what you celebrate, just as long as you're celebrating something. Have a good holiday season, and we'll see you guys next year. And Patrick, before we leave, I have to ask, if I'm ever up in New Jersey or wherever, the Northeast, and I've got on a tweed jacket, and I'm looking for a Yeti in the United States, and I'm out there and I hear a heartbeat noise off in the distance, what should I do?
You should jump out of that movie quickly and find you another one, because that movie sucks. But no, seriously, man, if you're out and about anywhere in the United States or any other country in the forest areas or up in the ice where the Yetis roam, and you hear something behind you, maybe the ice cracks and you hear something breathing, you better watch your back. Bigfoot's out there.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Filmsquatch. If you like the podcast, please leave us a 5-star review and tell your friends about us. Make sure to like us on Facebook and join in on some of our interactive discussions. Remember, Bigfoot is out there. Watch your back.